How to sell and buy a house simultaneously in 2025. Selling your home while buying a new one can feel overwhelming, but it's actually a common move for many in New York. Whether you're upsizing, relocating, or transitioning into a new phase of life, doing both transactions at once requires careful timing, preparation, and legal guidance. In New York City, these dual transactions are layered with unique complexities. Coordinating closings, managing financial obligations, and handling tax implications can easily become overwhelming. That's where working with a qualified attorney becomes essential. At Sishodia PLLC, their experienced legal team helps clients navigate both sides of the process, reducing stress and avoiding mistakes that could lead to costly delays. There are important legal aspects to consider when selling and buying property simultaneously in New York. One key point is understanding your obligations during the closing process. Whether you're buying or selling, both parties must review and sign a closing statement, an essential document prepared by your attorney that details all financial aspects of the transaction. In NYC, the process typically takes up to 90 days due to local regulations and custom delays. A lawyer will help ensure documents like deeds, mortgage papers, and tax forms are accurate and complete before closing. Sellers face unique financial responsibilities. If you're selling your home, expect to pay over 8% of the sale price in closing costs, largely due to real estate commissions. These are often split between buyer and seller agents. In addition, sellers must pay city and state transfer taxes, and in cases involving foreign sellers or out-of-state residents, further taxes like FIRPTA withholding may apply. The law firm can also help navigate these more complex tax scenarios and assist in securing potential exemptions. Buyers also face considerable closing costs, ranging from 2% to 5% of the property's price, depending on the mortgage terms and property type. These include lender fees, title insurance, attorney fees, and potential taxes like the mansion tax. A real estate attorney is crucial in helping buyers understand these charges and avoid overpaying. So, how exactly can you buy and sell a house at the same time in 2025? First, assess your financial flexibility. Most homeowners cannot afford two mortgages simultaneously. That's why many explore options like bridge loans or a home equity line of credit to help fund the purchase of a new home before selling the current one. However, these options come with additional risks and costs. Second, timing is everything. Your attorney can help you coordinate both transactions to close on the same day or within a short period of time. This helps limit the burden of managing two homes at once. If that's not possible, many sellers negotiate a rent-back agreement, allowing them to stay in their old home for a short period after closing. Third, be realistic about the market. A strong seller's market might allow you to sell quickly but make buying more competitive. A cooler market might be the opposite. Your attorney and real estate agent can work together to ensure you understand your position and make informed decisions accordingly. Fourth, stay organized. Ensure all documents for both transactions are accurate and filed on time. Any delay on one side can derail the other. This is why having a law firm to guide both sales and purchases under one strategy can be so beneficial. Fifth, know when to walk away. If the risk of holding two homes is too great, it might be safer to sell first and then buy. Your attorney can explain your options and help you weigh the consequences of each approach. Let's talk about the process involved. Selling and buying real estate simultaneously in New York requires preparing for several legal and financial steps. After signing the purchase contract, the buyer typically pays a 10% deposit, held in escrow. Their attorney then orders a title search and addresses any issues, most commonly unresolved liens. The attorney also coordinates with lenders, co-op boards, and title companies, calculating what's owed at closing. Sellers, meanwhile, must manage their own closing costs and make sure all property taxes and legal fees are up to date. If they're covering buyer closing costs as part of a negotiation strategy, they must weigh the impact on pricing, documentation, and potential appraisal complications. When buying before selling, consider not just finances but the emotional and logistical strain of maintaining two homes. Property taxes, insurance, and utilities can quickly add up. That's why planning with a knowledgeable attorney makes all the difference. The law firm can help you evaluate loan options, assess market timing, and handle contracts to minimize risk and avoid penalties. If you're looking to sell and buy a house simultaneously in 2025, Sishodia PLLC is ready to help. For guidance you can trust, call Sishodia PLLC at 833-616-4646 or visit their office at 600 3rd Avenue 2nd floor, New York, New York, 10016, United States.